collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and crosswatchers. Welcome to our Timeless Chakra Reading. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons. MAL for short. They're my initials. I'm not bad. It's just spelled that way. I am a professional witch, a professional intuitive, the president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of 2 different books, Spell Ingredients from a Professional Witch, as well as Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. Words of Grace has a Kindle version. If you would like to preview it for free, there is a link in the description box that will take you to Kindle, and you can check out, for example, a good chunk of the beginning, the table of contents, and you will see the book is primarily divided up into chakra chapters, different graces for different chakras. This is a chakra read, could be helpful, and we love the Kindle version. It's clean, it's pristine, it's very Kindle, but the original version, that is a visual Fellini Film Fest, is over on patreon.com/drawing the circle. I love me some Patreon. Some of my subscribers actually get both of those books as part of their benefit package. All of my subscribers get 3 benefits in common: a daily check-in. I send them an unlisted YouTube live stream link, so we literally chat about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, always a prayer, a blessing, a meditation, something to send us on our way. Best way for me to start the day, considering what I do for a living, and I'm moving my entire life 5 hours north of here. And they also get all the extended readings, the part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube, and they get an extensive discount private sessions with me, spiritual counseling and or reading. Sometimes it's both. We'll talk about that at the end of the video if you want to chill for that. We also have an online digital store now, so you do not need to be a subscriber to shop, and you can also follow us without being a subscriber and get the public content, but we do have 2 7-day free trials for our first 2 levels of subscription, Human and Hero. Everyone who has done a free trial has stayed at least for a month because we're having a lot of fun over there, and they're getting a lot of behind the scenes stuff with this move. You should see my room of shadows go through its transformation as I clean all that out, and I love it. Best career decision I ever made, so click the link, check it out if you feel so called, and come Patreon on Patreon, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. You can just call me Mal. And I am Venus in Libra, Venus conjunct Mercury, a 3rd house, no shock there. So let's do some explanation for the new Libras and crosswatchers, and we'll get to the divination. Feel free to jump ahead if you like, but we're switching it up this time because I am moving. My guides have simplified things a bit, so let's get into it. This is essentially a 5-card chakra draw. Only 5 cards, only one with a bookie book at the end. I'm going to read you for what the author says about that last card down. So let me explain. We've got your first card down will be our first card down, possibly a Caroline Myss archetype card for the 8th chakra, hovering over everybody's head. And this is based on the 8 chakra system that I learned from Caroline Myss, MYSS. She's a PhD. These are her archetype cards in her book Anatomy of the Spirit, and of course Archetypes and Sacred Contracts was life-changing for me. So we'll get one of those. These determine the alchemy from shadow to light, lead to gold, pain to peace, toxic to healthy, like a satellite sending down the codes to all the other chakras. So we electromagnetically attract and repel what we need to come into alignment. We'll look at those next 4 chakras down: heart, throat, 3rd eye, crown chakra with the Daughters of the Moon tarot, goddess energy, internal, internal, feminine vibe, whatever you want to call it. We'll get one of those. Then we will get 3 mythic tarot for the lower 3 chakras: the masculine, the yang dynamic, relationships in the physical world, people, places, and things, including your relationship to yourself in the world. We will get 1 Whispers of Love oracle by Angela Hartfield, the voices of the higher selves of all involved. If it's a solo gig, it's your higher self, and if it ain't, there's more in there. And like I said, we will end with a Matt Kahn healing mantra. We'll read that from the Bookie Book, and the mantras work. And this is why cross-watchers are always welcome on my channel, because you get an opportunity to get some insight, understanding, sympathy, and empathy for the Libra you are cross-watching for, as well as you could apply the mantra or, you know, whatever else hits you to apply to your own chakras, your own energy field, helping them heal, grow, learn, evolve, come into alignment to be a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser version of themselves, the one you are cross-watching for, but also for the entire collective Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, including myself involved, watching whatever in this reading. So, I think that's about it for explanation. Let's get into the divination. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I will do the best that I can to help anyone come into alignment for a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser world, because as one of us heals, all of us heal. Quantum unity and all that. Shall we? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Pantheonic override. A place for everything, and everything in its place, but all where it belongs in time and space, beloved pantheons of the divine. What is the dominant chakra? Sorry, what is the dominant archetype in the 8th chakra for us Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross-watchers that we need to know about? Ooh, the athlete creative family of archetypes. We're going to get all of these on the table, and then we'll put them all together. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ooh, Goddess's override. A place for everything and everything in its place, but all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. My beloved goddesses, what do we need to know about heart, third eye, crown, particularly with the athlete archetype in the 8th? Ooh, a court card. We'll explain this when we come back around, but Scorpio, Hecate, one of mine, or I'm one of hers, fixed water, that would be the Queen of Cups in traditional Rider-Waite-based tarot. Let's get these lower 3 chakras on the table. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. God's override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space for the well-being of all, with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. My beloved gods, what do we need to know? Root, sacrum, solar plexus. Ooh, the Empress. Ooh, digging this. This feels really, really, really good. I got 2 more to go. Let's get them on the table. Whispers of Love Oracle. Voices of the higher selves. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Higher selves override. A place for everything and everything in its place, put all where it belongs in time and space, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. What's the whisper of love we need for this read? Have patience. Love is patient and kind, always. We'll address that for sure. But let's get our last card down, Matt Kahn Healing Mantra, and we'll put it all together. We've got flippers in it. I'll fix it later. I am a Virgo. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ascended Masters override. A place for everything and everything in its place, but all where it belongs in time and space, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. Beloved Ascended Masters, what is the perfect healing mantra to help us alchemize our shadow to light, our lead to gold, our pain to peace, our toxic to healthy, our fear to love, our illusions to truth, with the athlete in the 8th, Hecate on the inner, Demeter, the Empress on the outer, having patience as we go. for this Timeless Chakra reading. Rewriting the subconscious, yay! The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Into it. Okay, let's start at the beginning. The athlete archetype, as I said, is a creative family archetype, and it need not literally mean athlete, right? Like sports and all of that stuff. And written on the card is the shadow attribute and the light attribute. I call this lead, this gold, 3 atoms difference in between that have to be released, transformed, alchemized. I like that language, because those 3 atoms cannot be created or destroyed, even metaphorically, right? Even archetypally. So the lead we're looking at here is misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. Now, a false sense of, I have the athlete archetype in my sacred contract, but it is as an artist, right? So I'm an athletic artist. I am trained as a dancer. I dance pretty much every day, right? A long history and creativity and all of that stuff. It's just part of me. But I know this of myself in the gold. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. Done. Well, I'm working on it. Development of personal power and strength of spirit. That's exactly what that archetype does in me. So a lovely part of my contract. And then, if you have any planets in Scorpio, I do. I have Neptune in Scorpio, but so does the majority of Generation X. So I don't know if that's going to apply to me personally. But even if you don't, we're looking at the 8th house dynamic. Scorpio, fixed water, money, sex, power, other people's resources, mysticism, the occult. I mean, the occult just means the hidden. That's all it means. Like something's occluded, like you get an occlusion in your eye. But it is also certainly about fixed water. It certainly would say heart chakra, all of that element of water. But it might also say that in terms of throat chakra, you may not be sharing, communicating so very much of what you are going through. As we know, Scorpios to be a little secret, a little silent, keep it secret, keep it safe, dangerous jewelry. And with Demeter, lower 3 chakras, when it's a major arcana card in a reading like this, for me, it usually represents all of the chakras in that zone. So we are looking at the divine feminine card here, the amalgamation of all the queens, the fixed signs in the tarot. So the spirit queen, if you will, if this is you from the outside looking at yourself, you are in a time of wealth and abundance in many shapes and forms. I would say definitely your lower 3 chakra intuition will help you navigate through this, while you might be going through something much deeper on the inside, possibly a transformation. It is the Scorpio card on the inner. And now, or this could be someone in your life, right? The divine feminine energy, it's not really about biological gender, but it is someone who is the mother, the wife, the caretaker, like of maiden, mother, and crone. We're definitely looking at mother there. And so have patience, right? This could be you from the outside looking in, like a patient mother, that love is patient and kind always. And because it's a creative family archetype, this could be about a project. This is not necessarily biological, literally on the table for everyone. So what does it take, right, to birth a creative anything, right? It takes, conception, right? You conceive it. It takes gestation. It builds inside of you. Then it takes labor. And then, it's off and running, but you still got to teach it how to walk and stuff. So, of course, this mantra makes sense, rewriting the subconscious. And I love this one because it has a mnemonic device, a memory device built into it. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. It's a good way to remember it. So, let me read you what Mr. Matt Kahn has to say about rewriting the subconscious. And, honestly, that Scorpio card on the inside can then really be, I'm going to feel really, really good. And this is going to really affect the physical world, though we may have to release expectations of what we think that's going to look like. The more often I feel good, the more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. When the subconscious is rewritten, you are able to feel good on a regular basis, regardless of the way life unfolds. I know, location, it's where we are in the moment. In rewriting the subconscious, you reverse the gravitational pull of conditioning to become more familiar with the virtues of goodness. Now let's stick a pin in that. That's important. The gravitational pull of conditioning means that stuff that is not who you are, but that you incarnated into in your family or your genetic lineage. Certain stresses are passed on biochemically because emotions and biochemistry, right? Some are just societal, where you grew up, the society that you grew up into. So that has a gravitational pull. It's like the crab bucket or the crab basket. One crab tries to climb out and all the other ones pull it back in, right? So as goodness becomes more known, the opposite vibration of negativity can become a less frequent visitor in your reality, saying it's not like you're never going to have a negative thought or a negative experience, what we term to be negative, but it is allowing the subconscious to say, oh, there's more room for feeling good. It's like working out, right? Now think about that as an athlete. Now, not to use this to bypass, uncomfortable, painful emotions. That's part of the alchemy usually, right? We have to face, embrace, and erase our shadow. That's got a very, very specific reference to it that I'm not going into right now, right? But this is a way of saying, all right, so I am feeling bad right now, but I can feel good. I can do this. And that's where that power of that athlete can be so helpful, particularly in a healing art, right? So when we think creativity, it may be performance, it may be fine art, but the athlete certainly can be in any shape or form, going the distance, going for speed. So you won't be all alone in your time of need. Sorry, I'm a Generation X random reference machine, apparently. So let's put these 5 cards together in a blessed summation, a combination of the word blessing and summation, and then we'll chat about cool stuff if you want to hang out for that. One last time. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. And we end as we began. Pantheonic override. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for us Libra collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading, may we be blessed with all that we need to alchemize our shadow to light, our lead to gold, our pain to peace, our toxic to healthy, our fear to love, our illusions to truth, by dedicating ourselves to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, developing personal willpower and strength of spirit, maybe feeling that very, very deeply, feeling that emotionally, really in the heart chakra, though maybe not necessarily talking about it as we go through whatever alchemy, transformation, Scorpio thing going on inside of us, because if we are indeed presenting as the Empress Demeter, the goddess of the feeding earth, and there is abundance, everything we need is right in front of us, including the lower 3 chakra intuition to feel our way through this, navigating wisely and well in a more golden timeline, having patience, because the love, the truth of who we are underneath all of the conditioning is patient and kind always. That's called the soul, and certainly we will experience that more as we rewrite the subconscious, because it's just the truth. The more we embrace feeling good, the less often we will feel bad. So may we be blessed, our cross-watchers too, with all that we need to heal, to grow, to learn, to evolve, to be the best that we can be, to be happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser versions of ourselves in a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser way, for a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser world for all involved, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. So mote it be. It's so it is. I love this reading. Yeah, feels good. Well, it should. We got a mantra for it. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. Helps other Libras and cross-watchers and find it. Subscribe and all that stuff if you like. But if you want a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, come check out Patreon. We're having a field day over there. I say it every time because it is a field of golden grain. Oh, these some golden grams in there too. That would be nice. Yeah, Seeker, Human Hero, Angel, Witch, Immortal, Mystic, God, Goddess is the top tier. They get everything. All of my subscribers get the daily check-ins, the extended readings, and the extensive discount on private sessions with me, Seeker and Human. Have 7-day free trials. Check us out for a week. You'll see what I mean. It's a lot of fun over there. You can shop in the store. You can follow along without even being a subscriber. And now our podcasts are available on Spotify. I never thought I would be on Spotify this early in my career, and it's been a long career, but it's there, and I love it, and I highly recommend it, particularly for any athletic artist archetypes out there. It's a great way to get your work out into the world and get that, not just the feedback, the support, and the community aspect of it. It's lovely. And if you would like to book me for a private session, there is a video in the description box, booking private sessions with Mel. It's about 11 minutes. It's fun. My mom likes it. Explains everything that you need to know about booking a private session with me, whether it is spiritual counseling, a reading. Sometimes we do, it's called a half and half. We've done that before. Half hour, power, all sorts of cool stuff going on. So yeah, click the link, watch the vid. It's a fun vid. And I also made a video called Moving and Looking Forward explains why my schedule has changed. If you've not caught that yet, I had a lot of fun making that, and my mom, when she watched it, said it was very, very wonderful to see me so joyful, and I am. So hang out and come along. Big transitions going on for me, and that does make sense. I just have to stay patient and embrace feeling good as I can. So I wish the same for you. May you have the very best and the very, very blessed of your healing journey, your chakra journey, and may you feel better more so than worse. For the well-being of all and with harm to none, I wish you the best. So let it be done. Hang in there. Heal, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.